What's up, heads? Wow, usually I'm like, one take, fuck the mistake, but we're trying to figure this one out. Good to see everybody again. Sphere was fucking insane, but that's from the other video. I have not done a chapter read from Tourhead for quite some time, and today's a kind of an extra special chapter read, and we're gonna drop right into it right fucking now. Chapter 171, Songs for the Wind and Sea. We grabbed a 12-pack of beer and walked down 13th to the curved ocean seawall at Ocean Beach. Willie brought his trumpet, and we watched the San Francisco Bay while he blew tunes for us for hours. Willie stood on the cement seawall and played to the water and the lights and to anyone who happened to be walking by. It was a chilly summer night in the bay, and I knew in my mind I should remember this one. Willie was just too damn good on that horn, and I knew we were getting a special performance by a rising star. A captive audience of 3 by the oceanside in California. Willie Waldman. Fuck yeah. Everybody, Willie Waldman. Fucking waited 30. Today's chapter read was fucking rad. There's me and Willie at Garcia Band at Eel River. There's me and Willie at some crazy hotel room back in the 80s. Willie Waldman, badass trumpet player. Back with Willie. All right. Willie requested that I read this particular chapter about him and his younger brother, or his older brother.
No, my younger brother, Fred Waldman.
Yep. All right. All right. This is chapter 123 when I met Willie, basically the very first day, and then we ended up running around for the rest of the Midwest tour. And
I brought my brother Freddie and Robbie Wendorf. And they were up at about 15 years old at this time, and we split an ounce of mushrooms. The 3 of us. We did. We split an ounce of mushrooms. And these kids were high, seeing Buddhas and stuff. So anyway, and my brother, neighbor Mickey Miller's dad supplied all the nitrous tanks in northern Indiana to all the hospitals. And he stored like 50 tanks in our back barn at my mother's house in Westville, Indiana. And Freddie's like, wow, we got these tanks, right? Along with all the welding gas tanks. We're like, what? So anyway, we drug 8 tanks up the Alpine Valley in a bunch of shows until my brother and them finally got busted up in Washington, D.C. But luckily, it came back to Mr. Miller, who I seen recently. And it was a lot of trouble. And my mother was not too happy with it.
This was 87, by the way. Or 86, rather. 86, sorry.
Yeah, the Tom Petty, Petty, Dylan Dead shows.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is also the show I met Willie Waldman and his younger brother, Fred. They were selling balloons full of killer nitrous. His brother had a connection, and the red van had several huge tanks in it. I remember Willie and Fred running around making money hand over fist. He said his neighbor sold all the legal nitrous in the area, or his dad did, and the kid worked there. So basically, they lifted those tanks from the hospital-grade rack as the deadhead son looked the other way, and they went on to get hippie rich on Shakedown at the next several shows on tour. This is Willie's tank impression. Chris had the green van, and Willie's red van was posted up with the tanks. They would leave the red van somewhere off on its own and run 1 tank at a time. They would creep over to the red van, run the nitrous line for a while, then shut it down. Then they would come back in an hour and fire it back up just to play it cool. When the cops would show up, we would all scatter. The next show was Riverbend in Ohio. We took the 400-mile drive in style, reclining in Chris's VW, and eventually pulled in with Willie, Fred, and all the other heads. I've been waiting 35 fucking years to do this shit.
Thank you,
And
Willie. Thank you.
Fred Willie Waldman on
Willie and I-
Dead Tour.
Willie and I didn't see each other for years.
Years. I lost my phone book
35
in
fucking
'88,
years.
man.
You
Bad
did,
deal.
man, you
Getting
did.
to sit in with Bob Weir and Phil Eschen out my homeboy Tom was hurtful because I lost my phone book in '88.
Thank you, Willie.
Back.
Thank you, buddy.
Glenn's in.
All right.
Dead Flintstone, Willie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.